Anthony, I want to say it was about 3 weeks ago when I was at Darlington, and you were saying that your team is not getting the finishes that you guys deserve. But since then, I've noticed that you guys have been running top 10, and now today it looks like you got a top 5, pending results, I guess. But what do these results mean for a team like Young's Motorsports?
It's huge. We definitely kind of struggled the last few weeks, honestly, but we've had some of our best finishes, and I think it just comes down to hard work, determination, and grit. That's kind of seems to be the word of the year for our team. We haven't given up and just had to grind it out today as well as the last few races, but we had momentum coming into this race and put it in God's hands. So all the glory to him for keeping us safe, putting us in position at the end. It wasn't really the race we wanted as far as like getting points and capitalizing on that, but we came here to win, so I really wasn't worried about that. I just wanted to be in a good spot at the end, and we did just that. I felt like we had a shot at the win if it weren't for that caution, but obviously with a big hit like Connor had, it was the right call. So didn't see it through, not going to get greedy, could have been better, could have been way worse, and I'm just happy we have a clean race car and something to build on.
I think it was in the first 10 laps, you had a loose wheel, you had to come in, win a lap down. Talk about the whole story, the adventure that you had to go through to come back from that and still get a top 10 finish.
Yeah, we have to diagnose that because the wheels are usually torqued and tech before the race, and obviously we hadn't had a pit stop yet. So I was running, I had a horrible vibration, and the wheel almost came off so bad. I almost wrecked twice. Made it to pit road, thankfully got our lap back. Thankfully didn't strip the studs on the wheel, and we were able to keep wheels on it the rest of the day. But that kind of made our bed for strategy. I felt like after that it was just going to be ride and wait for that late caution to go. So once we had that restart with about 5 to go, I knew we had to go. I didn't think another caution was going to come out, at least before the white. And we did a good job executing. So I'm satisfied about that. Spotter did a great job. Team did a great job. And now I get to do it all again tomorrow in the Cup Series, which is a blessing.
I was just about to ask, now that after a finish like this, how excited are you knowing that you get to do it again tomorrow in the Cup Series?
I'm pumped. It makes it a lot better when you have a good race, right? I had both ends last year. I was third in the Xfinity race, went on to the Cup race, finished sixth, and then in the fall, got wrecked in that big accident at the end of the Xfinity race, and then I was excited I had another shot on Sunday, but then Sunday didn't go to plan. So I'm excited to have that positive momentum I had last year in the spring to go into tomorrow and chase a win with Beard Motorsports. Same plan, right? Come to a place like this, it's the great equalizer, and I feel like if I put myself in a position like I did today, we can do it.
Despite that, any appearances at the Boulevard tonight?
Probably not. I think, honestly, it's been a long last 2 days. I'm probably going to get some rest, hydrate here with BioLite, and focus on tomorrow. I got some last-minute preparations I want to do and try to figure out how to win a Cup race.
Thanks, Anthony. I'll let you cool down. Jesse, first off, welcome back to the Xfinity Series.
Yeah.
20th place. I mean, so far that I've seen, I know
18th, I think so.
I've seen 18th, I've seen 20th.
We'll figure out where we're at.
We'll see. Either way, it looks like it's a top 20 finish for you.
Yeah.
So overall, I mean, how was your return?
It was nice. I mean, it is. The funny enough thing is, like, you come to a super speedway, and most people will say, "Oh, it's just a super speedway. You just hold the pedal down, you drive, and it's easy." It's not. Once you start getting into the pack and your car starts moving around, like you got to still control the car. Like, it's not just a hold it with one hand and you're fine. Like, that car, like, it moves around. So that was a little weird getting back used to it. I'm like, dang, like, I gotta focus. Like, it's not just like a whatever ride. Like, I gotta focus whether you're running last or you're running first or whatever. It doesn't matter if you're a pack of 2 cars or 30 cars. It doesn't matter. Like, that car gets around a little bit. So it was fun to kind of just get back in the wheel, be able to drive, be smart throughout the race, and then go out there and get a solid finish. So it was good.
What does a result like this? We were just joking around. We don't know what it's going to be, but what does a result like that mean for you?
One, it's good for the team, right? It's good points day. We didn't have like a bad points day, so that's good. For me personally, it's been 2 years since I drove, so to come back and get a solid finish and not go wreck or anything crazy like that, it was awesome. So overall, I think it's a very good day, and to me, it's just a blessing to have the opportunity to come out and drive these race cars. Like, you can go out there, you might win, you might not, you might wreck, you might not, who knows, but the opportunity just to race in NASCAR is something that, who would have ever thought in my life that I would have the chance and to be able to do it and still be doing it. It's just, to me, it's awesome.
After being away for so long, how difficult is it for you to get back and readjust to a race like Talladega?
Very nerve-wracking. So, during qualifying, dude, I swear, like, my heart was like about to beat out of my chest. I'm like, dang, I'm nervous, but you get nervous before any race anyways, but I was just a lot more nervous for this one because it's been a long time. So for me, it was just like trying to calm the nerves. I think during the race, like once we got in the race car and we started going for the caution laps, like I didn't feel nervous at all. I was like, let's go. Like, it's time to go. Now, once we started going and I started feeling all the drafting and all of a sudden I'm like, well, okay, I gotta get back used to that. But overall, it was good. It was a solid day.
When are we going to see you back in the car?
Whenever we find more sponsorship, that's when I'll be back in the car.
All right.
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully this will help.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jesse.
Here with Matt DiBenedetto, obviously top 5 finish today. You love to see that. Tell me what you were seeing out of your front windshield there.
Yeah, I thought we were in the catbird seat there. We had a good plan. You know, it always gets crazy at the end of these things, but the car was fast. It had great speed all day. We could pull out and lead. You know, we led a lane for a while. The car had, you know, good speed. Obviously, the ECR engines always run good everywhere, and especially at these things. But we could push. Even Justin Allgaier said, "Man, you could push like a son of a gun." I was on the last lap. You know, we had a plan, kind of sticking diligently to the bottom. On the last lap, I was locked on him and clobbering him on the back straightaway. And we were in the same exact position as when we won the truck race here, just shoving on the bottom, and I was kind of wanting it to play out all the way to the start-finish line. I thought me and Allgaier were in an excellent spot, but either way, you know, the 8th caution came out early, but I'm thankful for a top 5, especially with how hard this team's worked.
And you've been around the sport for a while now. As a young guy like Connor Zilic, you know, what do you guys kind of have to tell him as a garage, maybe pick up his spirits after something like that?
Oh man, that's super speedway racing. This racing's hard in general, but these are extra hard just because you can do everything right. And I've wrecked leading, running second, running 10th, 20th, 30th. It doesn't matter. These things are you got to do everything right, but you can't worry about what's out of your control. So I'm thankful that, you know, my spotter Doug and I have a lot of experience at these speedway races, and have been very close to winning, you know, couple cup races, won the truck race. It's just nice to have that experience, you know, and for it to pay off there at the end when it counts.
My Place Hotels is proud to be the official hotel partner of Frontstretch. With plush beds, in-room kitchens, and pet-friendly hotels, My Place makes for the perfect pit stop when traveling. Frontstretch fans can use promo code Frontstretch to save 10% on your stay at any of our nationwide properties. Sign up for our Stay Rewarded program to get even more savings. With My Place Hotels, don't just stay rewarded.
Steven Stump of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.